Okay, let's see if people return. And I hate that OBS did this too. Gonna show o OBS. Foi isso que aconteceu, Lucas. Crashou e a live tinha ido abaixo. Portanto, vamos só substituir e esperar que as pessoas cheguem outra vez. Desculpa lá. Fogo, que porcaria. Sim, não, é que cresceu durante segundos. Eu até pensei que a live que não ia abaixo, mas aparentemente foi. E como foi, vamos só esperar que as pessoas voltem. Porcaria, fogo, estava até a correr bem. Teste quando isto acontece. Hey Eru, how's it going? Because there were only Brazilian people here. And it's not Brazilian, it's Portuguese. Okay, let's see if others join. If not, I'm just going to like restart and see where this takes us. Hey James, how's it going? And now, of course, people are not going to be tuning into the live stream that much. Really hate when this happens. Either way, hey everyone, welcome to Sonic Station. Today we were making a live stream where we were approaching the new Sonic era that we are living in. I'm going to do a little recap because the live stream crashed and I think it's pretty cool to do this little recap. We are going to be super fast and then we are going to keep on discussing, and that's what's going to be it. Lucas, not quite. I'm going to explain exactly what I mean by this. Either way, so for starters, we have three different Sonic eras. Let me see if this is going to properly display this time. Of course, it's not going to properly display anything, because why would it? Okay. So, first is three eras: Classic era, Adventure era, Boost era. Classic era focused on 2D games with kinds of really cool physics. Not that much of a story, only the needed one to move the plot forward and to be able to have these classic adventures. This was an era that marked a lot of Sonic fans. That happened between 1991 and 1998. Then we had the Adventure era. The Adventure era is an era that happened between 1998 and 2006 that was mostly focused on epic Sonic stories, lots of playable characters, some different kinds of gameplays, and well, this overall arcing thing of developing characters to be different. We can see these kinds of things in Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic 06, Sonic Heroes. You can see an abundance of characters, an abundance of really epic stories with things that are out of this world, and that is what defined the Adventure era. Once again, we have another era, the Boost era. The Boost era is defined by having, well, games mostly focused on the boost mechanic. And what is the boost mechanic? The boost mechanic is basically a mechanic where it allows you to play some Sonic stages in the high speed format, just like a car where we have a lot of rush and adrenaline. We have other gameplay styles to accompany the boost gameplay style with power-ups, different things, a higher focus on Sonic the Hedgehog, and the story basically a lot is focused on Sonic overall, only Sonic, and kinds of humor that many kids would like at that time. I think these are the three main eras that we have in terms of Sonic the Hedgehog, and that I think that many of you can agree with me. They are the three main eras of Sonic the Hedgehog. I tried to sum it up like real quick so that those that that missed the introduction part wouldn't know. Now, we have another Sonic era. And this other Sonic era, for many, started with this game, Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers is kind of a revolution game in terms of eras. Hey Tatel, how's it going? And it is a game that is mostly focused on an open world Sonic experience that still has some familiar things. It is focused on boost, and it is focused also on adventure physics. It is mostly a game that is made to appeal the adventure and boost fans, while also delivering an epic story and something that is new, because Sonic is always about that. It's always about evolving and reaching the next stage, and I think Sonic Frontiers really represented that. Hey Pedro, how's it going? No, it's okay. I'm just going to explain the fourth Sonic era that we are now going in. But this is not the one that represents the new era. I don't think the new era is about open world. I don't think the new era is the open world era, as many of you would say. And in fact, as Lucas said, I think that this image does not represent the new era. An image that for me represents Sonic Frontiers is this one here. In this image, what do we have? We have Sonic and the return of his friends, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. We had a really big focus on developing these characters, on giving them human characteristics. They doubt about themselves. They face struggles. And I think that is a good focus point in terms of Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. One thing that I want to point out is that Sonic Frontiers is going to have an update 3. And the update 3 is going to bring Tails, Knuckles, and Amy as playable characters. I really want to focus on these four. We then take a look at other games that were released. We can see Sonic Origins and Sonic Origins Plus making the mix, where we have Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles back in terms of 4 classic adventures, the 4 main classic adventures that define the classic era of Sonic the Hedgehog. But with the Plus DLC, we had the introduction of Amy Rose. And I think it's pretty neat having the introduction of Amy Rose into the Sonic franchise. I think this is something that we should take in consideration. Amy is a new playable character, and they are reinventing the classic game. They are allowing you to play as Amy. But this did not stop here, because I think that Sonic Origins Plus was the beginning of something bigger. And that something bigger is here. It's Sonic Superstars, the newest Sonic game that is going to come out, that is going to be brand new to the adventure, focused on multiplayer, that is going to have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy as playable characters. They reintroduced Fang the Sniper to the franchise. They introduced a brand new character, which is Trip. And of course, we have Dr. Robotnik here. And I think it's pretty neat looking at these things and seeing that we have a new game. Now, one person would look at this and would say, I have no idea what the new era of Sonic the Hedgehog is. Because we have Sonic Frontiers, a game that is made with something brand new, a brand new gameplay style, that is also made to appeal the adventure and the boost fans. But now we have Sonic Superstars. It does not make any sense. In fact, many people thought it does not make any sense to have another classic Sonic at this point. But it makes sense, because the new Sonic era is all going to make sense to you all. And I'm going to show another game that was released that makes sense with this era. And that game is actually, I'm going to grab here an image of it because I don't have it here. Since we were making the discussion live and I forgot to mention this game is a game that makes a lot of sense and that many people did not realize that this game makes a lot of sense. This game is here. And for those that don't know what this game is actually Sonic Speed Simulator. Roblox Sonic game that allows you to play with friends, that allows you to collect brand new skins, and that basically allows you to interact with other people, get new skins, get new characters, collaborate with them. It is once again a game that is focused on this. But Sonic did not stop here. Sonic did not stop during these past years in terms of games. It still developed. It still had other things. And we are going to look at it. Hey Joseph, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. It still add more things. Sonic did not stop in the video games. But if we want to look at one more game that was released, is of course the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, a game that came out of nowhere, a game that made no sense, but it appeared. It was a Sonic game focused on Sonic's friends, on a brand new interaction where you could see your favorite characters in. Hey Gamey Duo, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream, and hi Joseph, how's it going? Either way, in terms of games, that was what we got, but Sonic did not stop here. Sonic went even further beyond. Let's see some of the things that Sonic had during this thing that defines the fourth Sonic era. We had the movies, Sonic Movie 1, Sonic Movie 2, the Knuckles series of the Sonic movie. We had a theatrical experience where Sonic is on the big screen, and we are going to have Sonic Movie 3, and it's going to be a success, absolute success, and I know that for sure. Because we are in the fourth Sonic era that I'm going to explain here during the live stream. It still did not stop here. You want Sonic TV shows? Hey, you have Sonic Prime. Here it is. Sonic Prime, a brand new TV show focused on Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Rouge, and Dr. Eggman. Of course, Rouge was not the main focus, but the main focus were once again Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, and Robotnik, of course. Or Eggman, you can call it whatever you want, because it is one of the main characters. But it did not end here, because we still had another thing that was released a bit prior that many people did not see that represents this new Sonic era. Here it is. It's Sonic the Hedgehog, the IDW comics. Comics that are not that well appreciated and that many people are not seeing. But basically, it tells a lot of different Sonic stories. It also takes time to develop our favorite characters. It makes a lot of references, and it represents some of the best Sonic stories that we have had. But it did not end here. There are still many things, many other things, and I'm going to get here some of them just to show you. Of course, these are going to be representative images. I cannot represent here everything that I want to define, but I think that many people are going to get the main idea. Sonic merch, here it is. We have tons of Sonic merch nowadays. Sonic on G Fuel, here it is. Sonic on plushes, there it is. Sonic on toys, there it is. Sonic on comics, he's there. In pins, he's there. In pops, he's there. Sonic is everywhere. Sonic went to a lot of games in terms of collab events. You want to take higher focus on what? You want to take a higher focus on music, on Sonic music? Well, we can take that, but did Sega really make something that represented the higher focus that they want to deliver in terms of Sonic music? If you think about it, they made. Here it is. It's Sonic Symphony, guys. Sonic Symphony is the representation of Sonic music. You like Sonic music? Here it is. You have the representation of it. Sonic Symphony exists. But hey, you probably are not a person that likes that. You are probably a person that prefers, I don't know, maybe you prefer art. Let's say you prefer art in terms of Sonic. Well, if you prefer art, maybe you are thinking, well, I don't really have much in terms of art of Sonic the Hedgehog, so maybe I am not represented. But here you are. Here you have the Sonic Channel art gallery, where every single month you have a brand new image. For instance, this one represents Sonic Lost World, the ice level, and there is Omo Chow. Let's take a look at another one. You have the Tiny Chow Garden. Here you have Chip and you have Amy. This costume was recently in Sonic Speed Simulator. Here you have Tails with his mint candy, and if you really look at it, you have down below a plant thing that can be there you can see actually at the right corner. It can be the seed of Cosmo. You never know. Hey, in terms of art, we still have Sonic. In fact, we still have Sonic in many places. And whether people want to look at it in a really interesting way or not, I think I'm going to be with you guys. This new Sonic era actually has a really cool topic, and that is related to two other things that were recently released, and we are going to take a look at them. So if we go here to YouTube, I'm actually going to open my YouTube channel because I have it there. So we are going to put it here. Let me just show here. We have another Sonic thing that was recently revealed. And what is this new Sonic thing? It is a TikTok series. It is Sonic and Friends. You can see here, once again, in this series, higher focus on Sonic, on Amy, on Tails, on Knuckles, and Dr. Eggman. It is something that is more directed to probably kids. We all know that, but it's something that was revealed. And there is another thing that was revealed that I want to show that truly represents the fourth era of Sonic the Hedgehog that we are living. And we are going to look at it like this. Let me just zoom in. It's this video. Let's just take a look at it. So, when you are looking at this video, what do you have? Playing classic games? Sonic merch? Sonic Prime is there. You have Sonic Mania. You have Sonic Colors Ultimate. Team Sonic Racing. All new things that were recently released. And many people doing different activities. Girls dancing, guys playing football or riding bicycles, whatever. Art is here. You have Sonic Mini Adventures. We have Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Superstars. We have Tails. And we have all our main four characters interacting and leading to this ending screen. Fast Friends Forever. And what does this mean? You are probably now thinking, what does this mean? This means the new era that we are in. The new Sonic era, guys, is the inclusion or the embracing era. And it might be really weird, but let's take a look at it once again and see why the new Sonic era is the embracing or the inclusion era. Let's take a look. Take a look with me, and we are going to see why. Do you like art? You have the Sonic channel, Japanese. This had crashed again. Really sorry. You like Sonic art? Here you have a whole gallery of different Sonic images, different arts that make different references to the Sonic franchise. It's here. You can see that you are represented. But hey, you probably don't like art. You are now thinking, no, I actually prefer the Sonic music. You have the Sonic Symphony World Tour happening. You actually have something that is focused on Sonic music. But hey, I don't really like Sonic music. You know, what I really like is Sonic merch. You like Sonic merch? Here, you have tons of Sonic merch that have been released. But hey, you probably like Sonic, but you would like to see Sonic on the big screen. Sonic on the big screen? Well, you have the Sonic movies. They are here. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are here. But hey, you probably don't like the movies. You prefer something to watch on your free time. Here, you have Sonic Prime. Sonic Prime is the new Sonic show. Here it is. But hey, you are probably still thinking, but I prefer reading comics. Reading comics? You have here the IDW Sonic comics. And now you are thinking, but hey, I want Sonic games. I really, really want Sonic games. You want Sonic games? So, which Sonic game do you want to choose? Let's take a look at it. You want something more focused on a different experience? You have Sonic Frontiers. It also delivers experiences in terms of boost, and it delivers experiences in terms of Sonic Adventure, and it's going to have new characters. But hey, you probably want a classic Sonic Adventure, because you are a classicist. You prefer classic Sonic. For it, you have Sonic Superstars. Sonic Superstars is going to come out, guys. It's a brand new classic Sonic Adventure. And I think it's pretty important to focus on that. Here you have your representation. It's classic Sonic. It's a 2D game. It's a brand new adventure. But probably you don't want to relive adventures. You just want to get home and try out some of the games that really marked your childhood. Hey, you have Sonic Origins and Sonic Origins Plus, and you can even play as Amy. Or you have Sonic Colors Ultimate, where you can relive the Sonic Colors era. Whether they are good ports or not, they are here. But hey, you prefer to do something that involves being with friends, something where you and your friends can interact. Have Sonic Speed Simulator, guys. You can go here, you can unlock your skins, you can then play some Team Sonic Racing with your friends, you know. You can also play Sonic Superstars, that's going to have a multiplayer mode, and you can basically do whatever you want. This era is the most beautiful Sonic era, and I think it started with Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations was the one that started this. You are probably thinking, how Sonic Generations started this. I had this planned for a video, but I was never able to deliver it. The three eras. Sonic Generations got us a brand new thing, and yeah, it was pretty different. Sorry, Toei TV and BTB Entertainment and Mania Mode. How's it going? Welcome to James. How's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Really sorry, I've been having some problems with the chat today. The live stream crashed. It is what it is. This is the new Sonic era, an era where whether you grew up with the classic games, the adventure games, the boost games, you are represented. Even new kids have the possibility of meeting Sonic when you have the introduction of Sonic and Friends and all these new Sonic things. You really like modern Sonic because you like to experience a brand new adventure. You have Sonic Frontiers. It's an open world game. But hey, you probably would like more to revisit your classic games. You have Sonic Superstars. But you like the feeling of the adventure physics. Well, you have Sonic Speed Simulator, you have Sonic Frontiers, and there is now speculation of brand new Sonic remakes. But hey, you really like the obscure games and all the representation with art. You have the Sonic channel, which provides every single month a brand new thing of Sonic thing. Is this about stream? No, it's not about stream. Where you have the representation of brand new art every single month that are going to deliver things. You like music. You have the Sonic Symphony, and you have many of the cool musical remakes that are made every single, 3 months or something that Sega still releases. Whether you like it or not, you like merch, you have the Sonic merch. You like TV shows, you have Sonic Prime. You like the movies, Sonic movies for you. Whether you guys like it or not, I think this era is the inclusion, or the what do I say? The inclusion, yeah, we can call it the inclusion era. or the embracing era. I think this is the name of that era. The inclusion and the embracing era. Whether you like it or not, I think there is something for everyone. And that is something that is pretty neat. You like wherever you like, you still have your portion of Sonic to be here. Sonic is everywhere, and I think this is a beautiful thing that started with generations. With generations and with social media, many Sonic tubers started to showcase Sonic mods. There started to have a lot of Sonic fan games, a lot of people making music covers, making their own animations, making their own series. Many people started making Sonic projects, and even Sega started hiring some of them. This is the embracing era. This is the absolute embracing era. This is the absolute inclusion era. You are part of the Sonic the Hedgehog story, whether you like it or not. And whether you would prefer something over another thing, it's okay. First impressions are what causes people to like Sonic. My first impression with Sonic was meeting Sonic with playing Sonic 1 on the Master System and then playing Sonic Advance. So I'm a person that prefers the classic Sonic games. I think this is pretty neat. I think this is something that really works. Some people grew up with the adventure games. They prefer the adventure games. Others grew up with the boost games. They prefer the boost games. Many people prefer to not have story in their Sonic games. Others prefer to have an epic story in Sonic games. Whatever you prefer, you are always part of this community. Sonic Boom was a little bit the start of it, with a higher focus on Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles and Amy. It was going to be the start of it, but it turned out pretty bad. But it was going to be the start of this new era. The new video that released today by Sega, Fast Friends Forever, it's a representation of the new Sonic era. The new Sonic era is the inclusion era. It's the embracing era. It is an era where everyone, whether you are a Sonic fan because of the games, where you are because of the art, because of the music, because of wherever you are, whatever you like in terms of Sonic, you always have a place in the Sonic community. And I think that is the most beautiful thing of this era. And that is the idea that I wanted to pass down for you guys about this new Sonic era. It is a place where everyone is represented. It is a place where we can all hang out, interact with each other. It is basically the part where we are part of Sonic the Hedgehog. And we are part of what makes Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog. So yeah, this was basically the main idea. And I think that many people that were here can accept that this is the embracing era. This is the inclusion era. This is the era where we are all part of Sonic the Hedgehog. And that is basically what I wanted to transmit with this live stream. I don't know if there are people that agree with me or not. Sonic is becoming more than just games. Many people say it's the multimedia era. I think that would be having Sonic everywhere and people not caring. But this is more whatever you are, whatever type of Sonic fan you are represented. You have a representation in this community. And I think this is why this is the embracing era. They even acknowledge fan games. I think this is the best future that we can have. They embrace the idea of having Classic Amy. Classic Amy is here. They embrace the idea of having Sonic in an open world. Open world Sonic is here. Everything is becoming more concise, and I think that we are now part of an era where we are all what makes Sonic the Hedgehog. And yeah, that's basically what I wanted to transmit with this live stream. I wanted to interact a little bit more with people, but I know that my audience is not really the kind of adults that, really spend their time diving in and overanalyzing stuff. I know, trust me, I know. And yeah, this was what I wanted to transmit with this. I think we are in a fourth era. where no matter how you met Sonic, no matter what you like about Sonic, you will always have a place in the Sonic community. And I think that's the most beautiful thing that a company can do, and the most beautiful embracing thing. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. I don't know if you guys have anything that you want to add to this discussion, if you think that I'm right or not. I'm probably going to make a video out of this, so yeah, that's basically it. Either way, guys, thank you very much for watching this live stream, for discussing this with me. Hey, Cassandra, you are just at the end of the live stream, unfortunately. This was what I wanted to discuss. This is not a Sonic video about gameplay. No, this is not a live stream where we are going to play games. No, this is basically just sharing my overall opinion about the newest Sonic era. It is an era where we are all part of Sonic. And not many companies do this. Many companies abandon their IPs, but we are still here. We are still with Sonic, bringing new experiences, playing old experiences, maybe finding some new enjoyment in something that was old, finding all the cool details. And this is made by many people who, just like me, liked Sonic the Hedgehog. And even now, there are some that work officially with Sonic the Hedgehog. Either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. We are going to end this live stream because I actually have to go work, and I'm probably going to be scripting a little video about this. And yeah, it's going to be my first scripting video. Either way, take care, everyone. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching, and be sure to stay tuned, because soon, really soon, we are going to be opening the Discord server. And I can only say that this Discord server is going to be pretty neat. We are going to have a lot of sections, and we are going to be embracing the same ideas that Sega embraces, where we are all part of Sonic, and that's the most beautiful thing that we have in it. Take care, everyone. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching. And tomorrow, Sonic Mania video showing the brand new improved endings. Hope that you can see it pretty soon, and hope that you enjoy it. Amy is still there, so don't worry. Anyway, take care, have a nice day, and yeah, have a nice week. Bye!